Man, this is a 17-year-old kid, and the way he spar is the way he fight. The blue hair get on. Why I rate him above Devin Haney right now is is three things. The way the kid don't take all day to establish his range. That's one thing. He's like a pro. Another thing is he does is he's not he's not using he's not using just athleticism to get off his punches. That's one thing I look at when look at a fighter that's coming up. How do he set up his shots? What do he do to get off his shots? What do he do to get off his shots? Do he just use his speed and athleticism? Do he just use the same old jab coming at the, or do he got a speed ball? Do he got a fastball? Do he got a slider? Do he got a knuckleball? Do he got a screwball? What I mean by that is different types of ways to get in and get your shots off. That's three things. Another thing I see Shorty do is he don't throw his jab, and he'll use his right hand the same way all the time. Sometimes he show it to you. Sometimes like that he change levels. Sometimes he probe. Sometimes he shoot the jab to the body. He got hundreds of setups. That means somebody been working with this kid and and spent hours and hours on how to get it set up. That's why I rate him higher. He says his setups is nice. The only thing I could see that Devin have over him is his jab. If is when Devin throw him, what would give most pros what would give Devin most pros problem if they cannot catch up to the speed of Devin Haney's jab. Devin Haney got one of the fastest jabs in boxing. And but he have the best jab in boxing? No. Do we have the most complicated jab in boxing? No. Do we got the better time jab in boxing? No. But the speed of his jab is so quick, and it come at such quick time with his athleticism. If you're not able to time it, it's just like a person who can't hit a fastball. But if you throwing a fastball all night, that person going to eventually, if he's a trained professional, he's going to eventually hit the fastball. Because that's what different from. It's like me. I'm gonna tell you the difference between me and a professional boxer. I got the skills to be a pro. I got the skills to be a pro, but is my life dedicated to boxing? That's the difference. So when these guys, I'm not. That's why I'm not disrespecting Devin Haney or the people. I'm just giving my objective opinion. But what's the reason why I don't really down these boxes like that? Because, like I said, there's no difference between me, Devin Haney, James Toney. I know how to box the same way, but it's difference between knowing how to box and dedicating your life to it, and that's a different things. I can take a punch. I know how it is to be punched in the face. I know how it is to be punched in the liver. I know how it is to be exhausted. I know how it is to move around the ring. But do that make me a professional boxer? No. They dedicated to the sport and they moved up. That's why you got to give them they respect. Only thing I'm doing is giving my observation of what's going on inside the ring. And a lot of people value my opinion and my know-how and my experience. I've been around the ring. I've been fighting inside the ring since I was 10 years old. I'll be 52 October the 6th. So I have a lot of ring experience, man, and sparred all kind of pros, sparred all kind of high level amateurs. It's people that's walking around in the street got the skills of a pro boxer. Walking around Baltimore City. They got the skills of a pro boxer, but they just not dedicated to the sport. They just don't go training. They just don't have the discipline, or maybe they just don't have the willpower or the want it bad enough to become a professional boxer. You gotta want it every day, and that's what was the difference between me. That's why I didn't go pro because also wanted to work other jobs. I also wanted to run around the streets and and train when I want to train. If I can't train when I want to train, then I'm not going to do it. That's how I was. I just wasn't in love with the training. I was in love with the sport. I was nice enough to do it for a living, but that's not enough. You gotta train. And I was smart enough from my teacher, from the person who taught me, and that's why I didn't go pro. He was already dead. The person who taught me how to box was already dead 7 years before 1994 when I was about to go pro. He was already dead 7 years. But I was just basically walking into gyms when I get off of work, spar 10 rounds, and leave. That's all I did. You can't be no boxer like that. You got to be. You can't be no boxer like that. Knowing how to box and being a professional boxer is two different worlds. Everybody at a certain level know how to throw a punch, know how to catch a punch, know how to roll punches. Everybody know how to do that. But if they dedicated to the sport too, and they get up in the morning, train and run, then do all that. So what you eventually going to happen to me? I'm going to get some brain damage and I'm going to get hurt. And that's what my friend told me. If you don't take the sport boxing serious, don't do it. But get back to what I was saying. Another thing that I see Lolo doing is placing his shots in very in pressure areas where you can get hurt, where they can hurt you, hitting vital organs. And he don't pity pat with his punches. He know he know how to sit down. He know when to sit down and punch through the target and not at the target. And I'm gonna give you a good example. Watch how hard he punch, and he does the same thing with 8-ounce gloves on. This kid is going to be remarkable. By the way, I think his father is subscribed to my channel sometimes. I don't know if he's subscribed or not, but he leaves comments and stuff. We don't agree on everything, but one thing we do agree on, that he did a marvelous job with his son. I just hope that he don't become another Bill Haney and not allow his son to grow in the sport. Or K Diddy, also known as Kenny Porter. Now I'm gonna show y'all something that's very important. Now look, he just threw a lead off right. Do you know how skillful you had to do? It just like a throwaway punch. It's just like just to set his opponent up. So I'm talking kind of slow, y'all. I've been up for 16 hours, longer than that. I've been up for damn near 24 hours working. So I'm a little tired. But I just wanted to get this video out here. I think it's very important for the people that love the sport. I know there's a lot of fuck niggas out there, a lot of knuckle draggers. I'm not making it for you. If you're a knuckle dragger, or you're a Neanderthal, or you're a caveman, it's not for you. It's not for you. If you're a bitch made fuck boy, it's not for you. Now I'm gonna show you. Okay. Now watch. I like this kid's setup. Look at the lead right. The guy not even expecting the lead right. Look at him. Just show him the left. Shoot the right. The kid got it all. Look at the lead left. Look how he used the lead left as a blind to slip out there and change angles. Now this guy don't have no clue. Look at how he just hit him with the right. This guy, he been giving this guy so many different looks. He can't. He's not telegraphing his punches. His level is very high level. And it won't be a matter of time. I say in 2 years, Lolo will have a world title and clean up the divisions. Very skilled, fighter. Look at him. This is right now. This is a little deception right now. He's showing a little deception. He gonna come over top with a right. He's showing a little deception, but he's far back. He's far. He got his range, but this guy don't understand what he's doing to him. Lolo Harris. This may be the next Floyd Mayweather instead of Devin.